China is a world leader in the construction of 5G networks, but China is also revving the deployment of 6G satellites networks in the sky and successfully launched the Communication Technology Test Satellite number 7, laying the foundation for China's development of 6G communication technology. Now, the United States wishes to cooperate with China to jointly promote the development of the aerospace industry. Compared with the earlier practice of the United States, why did the United States change its attitude and request cooperation? And how should China lead the 5G and 6G network era? Let's dig into this. China has made exceptional achievements in the 5G networks. After laying a certain foundation, it'll be smoother to develop 6G. This down-to-earth step-by-step development approach will help China open the door to the 6G era. But some countries are very enterprising. They have not yet figured out the 5G and started to deploy 6G. Moreover, some countries refuse to cooperate with Huawei on the 5G networks, which will certainly delay the development of 5G networks. The strength of China's aerospace is well known all around the world. Whether it's China's lunar exploration, the construction of a space station, or the establishment of a 6G communication satellite network, all rely on China's international leading technology level. The launch of satellites has brought China's journey in space one step closer. The competition of 5G is on the ground, and the competition of 6G is on the sky. Who can take the lead in completing the layout of the communication satellite network? Then in the 6G era, he will have the initiative in the market and the right to speak in the industry. The significance is very influential. China is already one step ahead and has successfully launched multiple communication satellites. Specifically, on August 24th, China used the Long March 3B carrier rocket at the Xichang Satellite Launch Center to send the Communication Technology Test Satellite number 7 and the Fusion Experiment 1 and 2, a total of 3 communication satellites into the reserved orbit, which was completed. Launch mission. It's worth mentioning that the time for these 3 communication satellites was completed within 4 hours. If a huge breakthrough is made in the subsequent communication technology test, it can be completed quickly when the next phase of the launch mission is carried out. This once again shows the great strength of China aerospace. In addition, Huawei founder Ren Zhengfei said that he believes in the 6G era. Huawei will stay ahead. Thus, Huawei has actively partaken in the research and development of the 6G networks, which has helped Huawei develop a 6G layout to a large extent. Speaking of this, what is the relationship between the launch satellite and this technology? In the news published in the past, it can be known that the key to the realization of this technology lies in the integration of the satellite and ground networks. So having a more complete communication network is a key issue for the realization of this technology. Due to the high application capabilities of the satellite itself, it has already possessed a strong foundation which can greatly enhance the data transmission capability between networks, which will bring you a better user experience. It's also because of this critical issue that the United States was very confident before, because they were the first country to research satellites. So they have a very good advantage in this respect. And now they have some projects that explore the commercial model of space and even launched a lot of satellites. They have made full preparations for the launch of 6G, which is already inevitable, and we believe that they have also increased their efforts in this area. Compared with 5G applications, 6G's information dissemination speed will be faster, which will enable its users to encounter fewer network stalls when using the network, and apply this technology to other driving, and the use of other equipment will become more efficient. It's said that it's 100 times faster. And this also means that a movie can be downloaded in 1 second. So after that, everyone no longer needs to wait for a long time. And at the recent Science and Technology Billboard Conference, Wang Zhanzhao, the former chairman of China Mobile, also said that we're about to start the era of 6G and that this level of the network will be commercialized in 2030. And in this process, we'll also make further improvements to our current 5G, and then enter the 6G era. This technology now needs to use more new wireless spectrums in the research and development process and integrate more advanced artificial intelligence concepts into the system design. Now the million-dollar question, why did the United States change its attitude and request cooperation? The United States has also noticed the development process of China's aerospace. After China completed the launch of the communication test satellite, the United States suddenly requested cooperation. According to the NASA administrator, China and the United States are in a space race and hope that China can become a partner. According to the NASA director, he wants to allow China to open up its space projects and share the achievements China has made in its aerospace industry. However, NASA may be disappointed. The United States has repeatedly requested cooperation but was rejected. You must know that the United States has always taken the initiative to ban China from aerospace projects. The United States bans NASA from cooperating with China is the most intuitive manifestation. Why did the sudden change of attitude request cooperation this time? The main reason is that China has made significant progress in the field of aerospace and has been able to compete with the United States, and even has done even better than the United States in some projects, including the Change 5 lunar soil mining, the construction of the Tianhe space station, and the layout of the integration of 6G satellites. All of them are leading the United States. Even if the United States is unwilling to admit it, it must accept the fact that China is leading the world in aerospace. If you don't cooperate, it'll take a long time to explore space, but once you share the achievements of China's aerospace industry, the United States will have a chance to become a space hegemon. How does China lead the 5G and 6G network era? Judging from the attitude of the United States in requesting cooperation, it proves that strength is the last word. If you want to be respected, you must hold the core technology in your hands. First of all, in terms of 5G, China can steadily fight. Since it has taken the lead, it's not in a hurry to advance the arrival of the 5G era in the short term. Secondly, in terms of 6G, countries are currently in the research and exploration stage. 6G networks need to be commercialized after 10 years. For this, we should first accumulate enough 6G technology and deploy more communication satellites. Then, when the 6G era arrives, China will once again lead. In the near future, if China can realize the commercialization of 6G networks in 10 years, it may take 13 or even 15 years for other countries to use 6G. The lack of 5G network construction will inevitably affect the layout of 6G. It's almost impossible to jump 5G into another network era. So in terms of experience alone, they have already won a lot, but even so, China has still achieved their surpass. After multiple satellite launches, they have applied for a lot of patents, and while the breakthrough of the 6G technology that the United States has in its hands has also been achieved early, and this incident has given the United States a heavy blow.